Hello, my lovelies, and welcome to Preschool Storytime. I'm Miss Jessica. I missed you guys last week because it was snow. And as much as I love a good snow day, I have to admit I was a little sad because you guys know it was my birthday last Wednesday, and I was excited to celebrate it with you. But that's okay. I had fun playing in the snow, and now we're moving on because we had my birthday, we had Groundhog's Day. Now we're moving on to the next big holiday in February, which is Valentine's Day. So today we're going to be talking about love and telling everybody you know that you love them and sending them cute little Valentines. Before we get started with our story time, I just want to remind you, we are still having Super Saturdays. We have a really super Saturday this Saturday at 10 o'clock. Unfortunately, Judge Woods had to cancel our story time with him. But we have Tommy Terrific coming. Last minute, we love Tommy Terrific, and this is so great of him to stop by this week and celebrate and play with us. And he's so funny. He's so fun. He really is terrific. So I hope you guys come down Saturday at 10 o'clock. I think it's going to be in the Storytime room where I am now in the preschool area. So come on down, have fun with Tommy Terrific. He is so funny. He does fun magic tricks, and it's going to be a really good time. So hopefully we'll see you guys there. Alrighty, let's get started with our hello song. Remember, we do this to help get our hands ready and our brains ready and our bodies ready to have a good time, okay? So first I'm just going to say hello. Hi, hello, and how are you? How are you? How are you? Hi, hello, and how are you? How are you today? Okay, let's get those arms ready. Hi, hello, and stretch up high, stretch up high, stretch up high. Hi, hello, and stretch up high today. Woo! Ooh, I can feel it, you guys. Getting ready. Let's get my hands ready. Hi, hello, and clap your hands, clap your hands, clap your hands. Hi, hello, and clap your hands today. Okay, now I'm ready to get my brain ready. Hi, hello, and cross your arms, cross your arms, cross your arms. Hi, hello, and cross your arms today. Okay, now I'm going to get my whole body ready. Hi, hello, and breathe in deep. Breathe in deep. Breathe in deep. Hi, hello, and breathe in deep today. Okay, my hands are ready, my arms are ready, my brain is ready, and my body is ready. We're going to have fun today. We're going to be talking about love and Valentines and friendship and all the good stuff. And I'm going to read a book. I'm going to sing some songs. I have a fun flannel game. So it's going to be a good time. I'm glad you guys are here today. So the first book I'm going to read, you know I'm shameless, and I already mentioned my birthday, which is on Groundhog's Day. So I happened to find a book that is about both Groundhog's Day and Valentine's Day, so I couldn't resist. And I'm going to read it to you guys today. That way I get a little bit of my birthday and Groundhog's Day in there. This is called Groundhog Day. And it's by Anne-Marie Pace, and it's illustrated by Christopher Denise. Groundhog Day. Valentine's Day was only 2 weeks away, and Moose was planning a grand party. You need Valentine balloons, said Squirrel. And Valentine cards, said Bunny. And don't forget the Valentine hugs, pointed out Porcupine. Everyone has to come to my party, said Moose. Uh-oh, Bunny said. That's a problem. What's a problem? Moose asked. Tomorrow is Groundhog Day, Bunny said. If Groundhog sees his shadow, he'll go back into his hole for 6 more weeks. He won't be awake on Valentine's Day, February 14th. Good point, Moose said. If we stop him from seeing his shadow, then he can come to my party. And also, then we get spring earlier. That would be a bonus. I've got it, said Squirrel. I'll sneak into his hole and change his calendar so he won't know it's February 2nd. Your chattering will wake him up, said Porcupine. I'll blindfold him when he comes out. Your quills might poke him in the eye, said Bunny. I'll put up a tent over his hole. He'll know he's not outside, Moose said. I'll sit on his hole so he can't come out at all. Interesting plans they're coming up with. Calendar, Moose. Blindfold, Moose. Tent, Moose, bellowed Moose. Which plan did you guys think would work? I don't know. I think I'm going to pick blindfold. The animals bickered all night long. They didn't notice the black sky turning gray. They didn't notice the pink light of morning creeping over the hills. And they didn't notice Groundhog's nose twitching at the entrance to his hole. Oh, I think it's morning. Until it was too late. His shadow! The animals watched helplessly as Groundhog dove back into his hole. Wait! Moose thundered. Groundhog's muffled voice barely reached the surface. I need to stay down here. There are shadows all over the place up there. Moose was puzzled. Groundhog, are you afraid? Is that why you go back into your hole? You could say that, Groundhog called. I didn't realize Groundhog was afraid of shadows, said Squirrel. Me neither, said Porcupine. Shadows aren't scary, said Bunny. They're scary to Groundhog, Moose said. The animals sat quietly thinking. Hey, Groundhog, Moose finally said, what if we showed you just how awesome shadows are? I'll show you the ways leaves blowing in the wind make shadows that dance. I'll show you how to draw silhouettes, said Bunny. Ooh, that's a handsome drawing of Squirrel. That's great. I'll show you how clouds cast shadows on the hills, said Squirrel. I want to show Groundhog my shadow puppet, said Porcupine. Hey, he made a bunny. Dancing shadows, Moose said. Cloud shadows, Squirrel said. Silhouettes, Bunny said. Shadow puppets, said Porcupine. Wait, said Groundhog. He eased out of his hole. Can we do all of them? They all sound fun. The animals spent the day showing Groundhog all the amazing shadows they could discover and create. And they were all fun, especially Porcupine's shadow puppets. It's a comb, it's a feather, it's a buzzsaw, it's sunshine. Finally, late that night, ... What a wonderful day, Groundhog said. But I really do have to get back into my hole now. Oof, he shivered. 6 more weeks of winter, you know. But you're not afraid of shadows anymore, Moose protested. Now you don't have to miss my Valentine's Day party. I may not be afraid, Groundhog said, but it is cold up here. But there aren't any balloons in your hole, said Squirrel. Or Valentine cards, said Bunny. Or Valentine hugs, said Porcupine pointedly. Nope. But my hole is warm, said Groundhog. He looked at his disappointed friends. We can at least have hugs before I go. Ground hugs all around, with a special Groundhog Day nose kiss for you, Porcupine. I wonder why they don't want to hug Porcupine. You think because he's covered in little prickles? That works for me. Happy Groundhog Day, said Porcupine. 6 weeks later, Groundhog emerged from his den just in time to don a green hat. Let's have a St. Patrick's Day party, he hollered. We're all here. All but Bunny, Squirrel reminded Groundhog. Where's Bunny? Groundhog asked. Oh, you know Bunny, Moose said. He always holds up this time of year. What's Bunny doing? He's getting ready for Easter. He's painting eggs. Do you think that's the Easter Bunny? Man, no wonder he's busy. The end. Aw, thanks for indulging me in that Groundhog's Day book, friends. I was just too sad to miss it altogether. So I'm glad I got to read that. Plus, we can get excited for Valentine's Day. Balloons, cards, hugs, all of it. Love it. So fun. I have a song now called I'm a Little Valentine, and it kind of goes along to the tune of I'm a Little Teapot. So you guys can sing it with me. It goes like this. I'm a little Valentine made for you of paper and lace and a dab of glue. I'm signed and sealed and on my way to say I love you on Valentine's Day. I'm a little Valentine, red and right, with ribbons and lace. I'm a beautiful sight. I can say I love you on Valentine's Day. Just put me in an envelope and give me away. Isn't that cute? So if you want to send somebody you love a Valentine, it can be a little tricky. You can give it to them in person, but if you can't see them in person, maybe you have to send it to them in the mail. But what if you don't have a stamp? I have a book about a man who wants to say I love you to his Valentine, wants to send her a special Valentine, but things just keep getting all messed up. What I like about this book is I get to sing it because it's also a song. It's called The Ballad of Valentine by Allison Jackson, illustrated by Trisha Tusa. So you can see how this gentleman here really wants to send his Valentine and I love you, but things go awry. They get messed up. Alrighty, The Ballad of Valentine. Let me get my singing voice ready. In a cabin, in a canyon, near a mountain laced with pine, lived a girl who was my sweetheart, and her name was Valentine. Oh, my darling, oh, my darling, oh, my darling Valentine, I have written 40 letters, but you've never read a line. Look at him writing all these letters. Gave the letters to a mailman to deliver rain or shine, but he couldn't find your address. So I penned this Valentine. Then I trained a homing pigeon and attached my note with twine. But he flew to Madagascar where he dropped your Valentine. Whew, that's bad luck. So I built a raging bonfire, sent a black and smoky rhyme. But a cyclone stole the message and it vanished one more time. Oh, she barely just missed it, guys. Next I tapped a note in Morse code asking you to please be mine, but the signal hit a blizzard as it crossed the county line. Then I rented out a mail car on the Westward Railroad line, but the train derailed in Denver, leaving letters strewn behind. Paid a rider on a pony, but his filly wouldn't mind. Bucked him clear to Arizona, where he's now been reassigned. Bought an airplane, wrote a message with a big heart underlined, but the wind erased 3 letters, and you're now my Alanine. That's not clear. Tied my message to a boulder with a sentimental rhyme, but it rolled down into quicksand. Now your Valentine is slime. This is so much bad luck. Well, I'm not much of a writer, but I tried to drop a line. If you ever get this message, poor guy, will you be my Valentine? Whew, thank goodness she knew just to come to him, because I don't think she ever would have gotten a message. I think that book is sweet. Also, she made him a pie. That's a great gift for a Valentine. Write that down. I do love pie. Okay, speaking of mailing, I have a cute song about mailing myself to a Valentine. Okay, because that's a great way to send Valentines to everybody you love is through the mail. Well, I don't want to just send a Valentine. I want to send myself. So here's how the song goes. I'm gonna wrap myself in paper. I'm gonna dab myself with glue. Stick some stamps on top of my head. I'm gonna mail myself to you. I'm gonna tie me up in a red string. I'm gonna tie blue ribbon too. I'm gonna climb up in my mailbox. I'm gonna mail myself to you. When you see me in your mailbox, cut the string and let me out. Wash the glue off of my fingers, stick some bubble gum in my mouth. That would be very nice, thank you. I've been in that mailbox a long time. Take me out of my wrapping paper, wash the stamps off of my head, pour me full of ice cream sodas, put me in my nice warm bed. Whew, yeah, it's hard mailing yourself. I didn't have enough stamps. It would take a lot of stamps to mail myself to you. Oh, that would be funny. Do you have any ice cream sodas? Because then I'll try. Okay, so my next book is probably my favorite Valentine's book of all time. I think it's the cutest. I think it's the sweetest. And what I like about this book is it really shows how to be a good friend and how to care for your friends on Valentine's Day. Because if there's one thing I love about Valentine's Day, it's the opportunity to tell all of your friends how much you love them and you appreciate them and you care for them. So, this book, like I said, is my favorite. It's called The Day It Rained Hearts by Felicia Bond. And as you can see, it rained hearts here at the Fayetteville Public Library, and I hung them up for you. The Day It Rained Hearts. One day, it started raining hearts. And Cornelia Augusta caught one. She caught another. And another. It wasn't very hard, so she caught some more. It must be getting close to Valentine's Day, she thought. And she set to work making valentines. The hearts she caught would make perfect cards. Cornelia Augusta saw that all of her hearts were different. She looked at each one from the front and the back and the side and decided which ones would be just right for each of her friends. She found 7 that were more or less alike and strung them together with a needle and thread. I know just the right person for this one, she thought. Then Cornelia Augusta took an especially handsome heart and pasted it on a piece of paper. In the center of the heart, she glued a cotton ball, one that was very white and very soft, and she knew instantly who this card would be for. Cornelia Augusta had 8 hearts left. On the largest one, she drew circles and then very carefully cut them out. The other hearts were so small. She arranged all of them on one piece of paper. Around the heart, she painted patterns of many colors. Then she folded her design in half. There was no doubt in her mind who would receive these. There she did. She made little letters. Cornelia Augusta put a stamp on each of her valentines and mailed them. It never rained hearts again. Not where Cornelia Augusta lived anyway. But it didn't matter because the next year and the next and all the years after that, Cornelia Augusta found other ways to make valentines. I think she planted a heart, don't you? So let's go back and look at all of her friends that she gave valentines to. So this is the friend, she strung all her hearts up on a string, and she made a little collar for Dog. What a perfect and thoughtful valentine for him. And then you can see Mouse got the heart with the holes cut out of it. Why do you think that went to Mouse? I think it's because he likes cheese, and Swiss cheese has holes in it. Also very thoughtful. And then look, this one she sent to Turtle. It looks just like his shell. That's very sweet. What an interesting idea. Something you can do with little tiny hearts is just add them to a painted picture. It's a good idea. And then here's the one for Bunny Rabbit. It has a little cotton ball that looks like his tail. So cute. Good job, Cornelia Augusta. Isn't that just the sweetest book? I love it so much. It makes my heart just grow big, 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 big. Okay, so I have one more song for you guys. It's about our hearts, and it's about how much I love you. So I have a little heart, and it goes thump, 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 and it keeps on beating when I jump, jump, jump. I get a special feeling when I look at you, and it makes me want to give you a hug or two. Isn't that cute? Well, what about if I clap? What's my heart going to do then? I have a little heart, and it goes thump, 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 and it keeps on beating when I clap, clap, clap. I get a special feeling when I look at you, and it makes me want to give you a hug or two. What about if I run? I have a little heart, and it goes thump, 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 and it keeps on beating when I run, run, run. I get a special feeling when I look at you, and it makes me want to give you a hug or two. I love that song, friends, because I do. I get a special feeling when I look at all of you, and I really do just want to give you all lots of hugs, because I'm in such a love mood during this love month. Alrighty, so we read our books, and we've had our songs, and now I want to do a special flannel. So I will turn and show you guys my flannel. Look, I got 6 Valentines in the mail. So this is a flannel about my Valentines. I got 6 Valentines sent to my house. Let's see who the first one's from. The first one said, "Aw, I love you from Mouse." I'll be honest, friends, I have mice at my house, and I don't really want a Valentine from them. I kind of wish they would go somewhere else. But this is a cute little mouse, and it's good to hear that they love me. So I'm going to put that card down here. I'm going to save it. 5 little Valentines in my mailbox. Let's see who the second one's from. The second one says, "Be mine," from Fox. Aw, cute Fox. I love getting mail. Do you guys like getting mail? It's probably the best parts of having a mailbox. 4 little Valentines. 1, 2, 3, 4. Full of love. The third one says, what does it say? Aw, you're sweet, from Dove. Cute. Thank you, Dove. Okay, how many do we have now? 1, 2, 3. 3 little Valentines just for me. The fourth one said, "Be my honey, love Bee." That's cute, Bee. Maybe you guys should come visit our bee display here at the Fayetteville Public Library, and you can be the little bee's honey bunny. Cute. Thank you, Bee. I'm going to save that. Okay, now how many do we have? 1, 2. 2 little Valentines mailed with care. The fifth one said, "Here's a hug, aw, from Bear." Cute, Bear. I love bears. I would love to get a hug from a bear. Probably be pretty brief. Alrighty, 1 left. The last little Valentine is from my friend Jay. This one says, "Happy Valentine's Day." Aw, thank you, Jay. That's very sweet. So cute. I love the little Valentines. So don't forget, if you want to send your Valentines, you have to put them in an envelope, and you have to write the address of the person. So maybe it's to Miss Jessica, and then you'd have to put the street, 401 Mountain Street. That's the Fayetteville Public Library's address. Fayetteville, Arkansas. Then you have to put the zip code. Then you got to put a stamp. Then up here in this corner, you put your name and address. That way, the person who gets the letter knows who sent it and then can send you one back. So I encourage you all to send some Valentines because it's fun. You might even get some Valentines back in the mail. Very cute. Speaking of Valentines, I am going to put out on a table in the preschool area a bunch of different hearts, just like Cornelia Augusta. Some are going to be big and some are going to be really little. And I'm going to have paper and crayons and glue and all kinds of things so you guys can come to the library. You can check out your books. And then you can come make Valentines. And you can make one Valentine, or you can make lots of Valentines. Some people have lots and lots of people they want to give a Valentine to. And some people just have that one special person. It's up to you. You can make however many you want. But I'm going to have them on the table. And I'm going to have lots of fun stuff so that, like Cornelia Augusta, you can add all kinds of stuff to your Valentines. And I think it's going to be really sweet. So I hope you guys can visit, and I hope you enjoy making some Valentines here. You've got plenty of time. Valentine's Day is not until February 14th. We're a little early. That way you can make sure you get all of your stuff made and sent off. Didn't want to surprise you with the day. So thank you guys for coming to story time. I've had so much fun singing with you, reading with you, playing games with you. I'm going to sing my goodbye song, but I just wanted to say a little note of thank you for coming. And I love all of you. Thank you for being my Valentine. Okay. Thanks for sitting, thanks for listening, thanks for coming here today. Now that story time is over, hope you have a lovely day. Thanks for coming, friends. I had such a good time, and I'll see you next week. We're going to be talking about friendship, and I have a special friend to introduce you to, so tune in.